This video is sponsored by AOEAH.com. Type in the code Spartans to receive a % off your order. Alright, you guys, so today we're going to talk about the Bowazon. We're going to talk about stats, equipment, and then skills. So we're going to dive in first. So stats, I have with my equipment enough strength to be able to wear my stuff. As you all know, as you put equipment on, some equipment might add strength to you. You just wear what you can until you're able to wear everything, and then stop. For dexterity, it depends on what you want to get. Just want to be able to make sure my attack rating is well enough to be able to hit everything I want to hit. So obviously with guided aerial though, you pretty much are always going to hit as it says, but for other things, you might want to have a little bit of dexterity, but I wouldn't do much, if any at all. The rest are going to go in vitality. Everything else is going to go in vitality. For life, obviously, you guys all know the more life you have, the longer you're going to survive. Now, my personal preference of the Bowazon is a Faith. Grand Matron bow would be the best thing. A +2 to bow and crossbows would be, or +2 to bow and crossbows would be what you want to have. Then obviously with the rune word you get +2 to all skills. It's overall a really good bow for Bowazon. You could pretty much do most of everything with this build in Hell with this bow. So for the Helm, I have a Crown of Ages. You could do a Valkyrie. That's a really good helm, or other helms that might have dual leech are good helms. Overall, there's a lot of options for your helm that you could have, but I would say Valkyrie and Crown of Ages are the best. For my amulet, I have Mara's as +2 skills, +5 to all attributes, and +30 to all resistances. Obviously, those things change depending on the quality of your Mara's that you have, but this is what I got. So, and then next to Chains of Honor. Chains of Honor is really good. I've seen people do Enigmas. I would say it's in the air what you want to do and how you want to do it. I personally like Chains of Honor as you benefit more on the survivability level with Chains of Honor. So that if you don't have Chains of Honor or Enigma, pretty much anything that's going to give you plus the skills, resistances, and attack speed if you can find that. There's a lot of rune words that are fairly cheap that you could use early on before you get anything good. But overall, this is like the optimum what you would want to have. Now for my gloves, I have a crafted 3 crossbow, increased attack speed. Basically, you're probably not going to get this. I would have to say get 2 to crossbow, 20 IS. Those are really good gloves. If you can't find that, I would search for IS leech crossbow. Anything within that range is good. But ultimately, I would get a +2 at the very least and 20 IS gloves. Other attributes are, what you find and what you get. For the rings, I have dual leech, obviously with plus strength and dexterity and all that stuff. Good to go. Verdungos for the belt. If ear, string of ears, other belts that you could have are good, but overall, Verdungos is probably the best thing you can get for your Bowazon. Waterwalks or Sandstorm for your boots, I would say are your best. Sandstorm is really good because overall it gives you your strength and vitality that you would have, but Waterworks, like I said, would also be good. Faster hit recovery and all that stuff. For charms and all that stuff in there, pretty much we just have the 20 and 5 and then the Bowazon with lives. But overall, just bow, crossbow skills, and then whatever you could get here is whatever you need to survive, pretty much. For my switch, I have a CTA and a Spirit, obviously for the obvious of you want to be able to do battle orders and battle command to be able to get more life while as you're going out doing things. Spirit is fairly cheap to do. You don't really need to worry about the faster cast rating on this one because you're just going to be shouting at yourself. So for skill tree, you're going to do nothing into Javelin and Spear. For passive and magic, you're going to do 1 into everything in passive magic, as everything in passive magic is one hit wonder. You just need to put 1 in everything. Everything here is going to help you out overall. Everything benefits here, and depending on your plus skills, everything will eventually get to where you want it to be off of your soft points. Your hard points, it's all 1. Soft points, which is your equipment, that's good. For bow and crossbow, you're going to do 1 into magic arrow. You're going to max out multi-shot. You're going to do 1 into cold arrow. You're going to put 1 into ice arrow at first, and then you're going to max out guided arrow. You're going to max out strafe, and then you're going to max out freezing arrow. And then after these 3 things are maxed out, or I guess I would say 4 things are maxed out, you're going to then put the rest into ice arrow, as it is a synergy for freezing arrow. The reason for freezing arrow is for everything that's going to be physical immune, and certain situations where you kind of just want to keep people at bay. That's why you're maxing freezing arrow.